Hi everyone, it's Sarah from stampingwithlove.net. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today I thought I'd pop on here to talk to you about a brand new set that's going to be released by Stampin' Up tomorrow, the 1st of November. A brand new two-part stamp set and die set that's called, they're calling it a Snowflake Showcase. And the stamp set, the first one, is called Snow is Glistening. And it's absolutely beautiful. As you can see, it's got sort of a beautiful Christmas tree image, a few different Christmas sentiments, some background stamps and some snowflakes in it. Very pretty. And then the second stamp set that goes with it is called Happiness Surrounds. And this is a nice stamp set because it's sort of completely away from Christmas and is more sort of everyday sentiments, congratulations, it's your day, hello friend, and some more florally images. I love stamp sets that have more than one use, and this is one of those sets. And then the matching dies are called the Snowfall Thinlits dies, and they're a set of 20 dies. For me, it's all about the dies. I think they're the star of the show. They're absolutely stunning. 20 dies all together, and as you can see, all different sizes, shapes, designs, some more floral ones here to go with the Happiness Surround set. But yeah, I've had a brief play with this whole entire set and I'm loving it. So yeah, as I said, it's going to be released tomorrow for purchase from the 1st of November, and it's limited edition, so it's only going to be available to buy until the end of November, 30th of November, or until supplies last. So I think it's a really beautiful set, and as soon as I saw, well, I have to say, as soon as I saw the dies, I just thought I have to have them. And I love the fact that the two stamp sets meant I was able to use this set for Christmas and beyond, so that's why I ended up with the whole thing. So I thought well, in the coming weeks I'm going to be doing several different projects using this set to show you what I've come up with. And the first project I'm showing you here today are these gorgeous little Takeout treat boxes that I've made, and obviously decorated them using the Snowfall Thinlits dies. It's a really simple project to make, and I actually think they're very, very beautiful. If I slip the ribbon off this one, so the colours I've used here are Gorgeous Grape, Soft Sea Foam and Fresh Fig, which I think are really lovely kind of alternative Christmas colours. And yeah, if I just open up the box, it just opens with a nice clasp at the top, so there's no glue there. And then it's actually a really good sized box inside. You could fit quite a lot of treats in there, I think. I haven't explored all the things you could actually fit in there, but you probably get some nice chocolates in there. I actually think they're pretty enough to go on the table on Christmas Day, and I also think they'd make great wedding favours, especially weddings at Christmas time for this particular design. And the lovely tag, the 4 U's come from, the box and the tag have come from the Takeout Treats bundle. So I'm kind of combining two different sets in the project today. So these are the Takeout Thinlits dies which I'm using to create the box. I've gone ahead and done all of this in advance to save a bit of time, but this is the die that creates the actual box, and you need 2 of those, and then you adhere the pieces together to get your box. This is the framelit that I've used for the mat, and this is obviously the tag die that I've used on top there. And then if I flip it over, you can see it comes with other things, banners, hearts, so you can cut windows into the box and all kinds. It's a lovely, lovely set, again, in the Autumn Winter catalogue. And I've not used this set until now, so it's really nice to be able to combine the two. So, as I said, I've gone ahead and pre-cut my pieces to make my box. So I've got I'm using grey granite for my base, as I have with these ones here as well. And literally, it's brilliant. It does all the score lines for you and cuts out the shape for you. So I'm going to start by folding and burnishing my lines. So that's all my score lines burnished, and now I'm going to just stick some tear and tape onto those gluing tabs. And then obviously we're going to put them together like that, so we just need to do a couple of strips of adhesive here as well. Oh, missed a fold there. That one. And then I just like to bring back in my bone folder, and I just like to go over the tear and tape. I just find it makes the whole thing stick together better and come away from the backing easier as well. Okay, so now it's just a matter of, should I have to put them together first? Adhering the two parts together. And then we're just going to be lining up those glued parts to the other side as we would with any box. And that's it. That's our box together. Really, really simple box to make. I absolutely love this die. So I'm going to just sit that over to one side. And I've also gone and pre-cut my mats out and my little tag out with the Takeout thinlits and this petal pink. So I'm just going to do some very basic stamping. And I've just taken that kind of snowfall-y background stamp, and all I'm going to do is literally go over my panels, just for a bit of interest really. Okay, and then I've got my little "for you" sentiment, and I'm going to just, oh, almost did that in the petal pink. I've got my grey granite. Just clean up that pink ink. And I'm going into my grey granite with the "for you" and onto my little pink tag and just stamping that down. Okay. So really minimal stamping for this project. But that's kind of nice for a quick project now and again. Okay, so those are my two panels done and my little tag. And now I thought I would die cut the snowflake for you so that you can actually see the die in action. So I've got a scrap of petal pink cardstock and my snowflake die, which I'm just going to lie down like that. Put my top cutting plate on and run that through. You can see how easily that's come away, and I didn't even use a precision plate. So loving the dies for that. And then I'm just going to use my little I don't know what this is called, a roller to brush tool. We have got them in catalogue, and I'll put a link to it in my description below the video. But yeah, you can just roll that over the die cut. I've taken most of them out actually. Just got one left in there. That's all. Poke that out there. Perfect. And that's our snowflake. And how pretty is that? Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely loving these dies. They're so, so lovely. And then I've got my Frost White Shimmer Paint, which I did use last time as well. And I'm just going to, got my sponge dauber, and I'm just going to literally brush over that shimmer paint onto my snowflake. Like that. You see? Really shimmery, very pretty. So that's actually all my panels done, and I can now get on with gluing everything on. I think I'm going to use wet glue for this actually. And I'm just going to literally, got some Tombow here, I'm just putting that onto my panels. Just hold it there for a second. Do the same on the other side. Sometimes Tombow can be a bit fiddly with 3D projects, but it is exceptionally strong for wet glue. So, and it does have a wiggle room as well, which is quite nice when you're trying to line things up. So it's still a really good thing to use. Okay. And then I'm going to bring in my glue dots. And obviously this is quite a difficult shape to glue. So I'm just going to lay my glue dots on these round points that go round. They're just the right size for a mini glue dot. And then I'm going to just adhere that there. And then just to finish off the front of my box, I'm bringing in these gorgeous, covered in ink, I'm bringing in these gorgeous snowflake embellishments, which are silver with little rhinestones in the centre. I think I'll go for that one, actually. And again, I'm going to just stick that on with a glue dot. Give it a good press, and it just comes straight off. I'm just going to lay that on top. And then put my box together. Like that. And then just to finish off, I'm bringing in some textured weave grey granite ribbon. Love this ribbon, I use it all the time. And I'm just going to literally tie it over the top of my box once, and then I slipped my tag through. Probably should have done that before I tied it on, but there we go. That's on now. Slip that all the way down like that, and then give that a tie in the centre like that. Okay. And then I'm going to take my scissors and trim off the ends, just neaten them up. And that's it. My box is done. Really simple project to make, and it is really, really pretty. So if I bring in the others, I'll get the ribbon back on that one. Oh yeah, and we can just curl up the corners of the snowflake. I just like the idea of that. I just curled up the ends like that, and that's all of them together done. So that's such a simple kind of box to make, and I just think they're absolutely gorgeous. As I said, the Snowflake Showcase is going to be released tomorrow, the 1st of November, and you'll be able to buy both stamp sets, the matching Snowfall dies, and there's some other embellishments, the silver snowflake embellishments we've used here, and some really beautiful white flock paper as well. So thank you very much for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed the project, and I'll see you again very soon.